Chapter 3. The Habit of Going the Extra Mile. The success principle that has marked the turning point of every person who has promoted him or herself from the lower brackets of success to the higher planes of achievement, where one acquires everything that he or she desires, is called the habit of going the extra mile. This habit means rendering more service and better service than one is expected to render, and doing it with a positive mental attitude. This principle of self-advancement is the one rule that you must follow if you expect to write your own price tag and be sure of getting it. This success principle can be described in this brief formula in which you can easily remember. The formula involves the quality of service you render, the quantity of service you render, the mental attitude in which you render service, and the compensation you get for your services. If you would examine carefully the people with whom you know to be unusually successful, you will discover that they follow this exact formula, although they may do so unconsciously. The good news is that you can actually execute this formula deliberately, with purpose and forethought, and make the principle pay off in a big way, and do it quickly. But first, let's examine some of the benefits you will enjoy by following the habit of going the extra mile. First, this habit will bring you to the favorable attention of those who can and will provide you with opportunities to promote yourself into a better circumstance. Secondly, it will place in back of you that great natural law of increasing returns, through which the service you render will bring back greater than average compensations. Thirdly, following this habit will make you indispensable in your chosen occupation or calling. Therefore, it will place you in a position to write your own ticket. Fourth, this habit will help you to excel in your line of work, because each time you render a service, you endeavor to do a better job than you did previously. Fifth, if you work for a salary or wages, this habit will give you preference when the work is slack and others are being laid off. Sixth, it will help you to benefit by the law of contrast, because the others around you will not even be going the first mile, let alone the second mile. Seventh, following this habit of doing your very best in all of your efforts and doing it in a pleasing mental attitude will improve your personality and make you liked by others. Eighth, it will also help you to develop a keen, alert imagination, because you will be continuously seeking new and better ways of rendering useful service. 9. It will inspire you to move on your own personal initiative instead of waiting to be told what to do. This habit is the first step in leadership in all callings. 10th, the habit of going the extra mile definitely develops greater self-reliance and gives you more courage to move ahead without the fear of criticism from others. 11th, it will help you to master the destructive habit of procrastination, the one habit which leads the list in causes of failure. 12. Going the extra mile influences people to respect your integrity and inspire them to go out of their way to cooperate with you in a friendly spirit. 13. This habit helps you to develop definiteness of purpose, which is the starting point of all personal success. It stops you from drifting through life without knowing what you want or where you're going. 14 is the grand payoff in which this habit gives you. It provides you with the one and only excuse for asking for a promotion to a better station in life or a higher pay. Obviously, if you're doing nothing at all or no more than you're being paid for, then you are receiving pay for all to which you are entitled, and you have not a single excuse for asking for more pay or a better position. Lastly, the habit of going the extra mile conditions your mind to maintain a mastermind alliance with others. In this way, you can create your own favorable breaks in life, regardless of the circumstances or positions you are in. Some people complain that their positions do not allow them to go the extra mile. If this is your case, you must change positions and market your services where it pays to go the extra mile. No one can do it better than earn a mere living unless and until he begins going the extra mile. Let's examine how nature itself forces man to go the extra mile. In order that a farmer may produce the food he needs to exist, he must follow the habit of clearing the ground, fencing it, plowing it, and planting the seed at the right season of the year. All this he must do in advance without compensation of any kind. If he does his part of the work properly, he then hands the job over to nature and sits down and waits for her to do her part. Within a brief period, nature germinates the seed the farmer plants, materializes it, and it yields back to him the seed he planted, plus perhaps an increase of 100 times that amount to compensate him for having gone the extra mile. Thus we see the law of increasing returns coming to the aid of the man who goes the extra mile. This principle applies the same in rendering service on a job as it does in the field of a farmer. If the farmer did not follow the habit of going the extra mile, the human race would starve to death in one season. Any time we can copy Mother Nature's habits, we will not go wrong in doing so. Here is a way in which you can put this principle to work. Start tomorrow in whatever occupation you are engaged in to render some form of useful service to someone near you in which you are not expected to render and for which you neither expect nor ask for compensation. Render this service in a pleasing mental attitude, which shows clearly that you enjoy doing it. Continue this practice 7 days in succession. Then notice what a changed atmosphere you will enjoy in your association with those nearest to you. In carrying out these instructions, do not make known your plans to anyone, but go ahead and do it in the most natural way possible. By the end of the 7th day, you will find yourself much happier and so much better liked by those around you that you would never desire to give up the habit. Then you will be within easy reach of the supreme secret of success.